Hello everyone! Excitement is in the air. Or is it? All over the world there are attractions and amusements whose goal it is to take you from happiness to regret. So buckle up and let's dive straight into the belly of the beast. This is one of those rare cases where wearing a helmet no longer matters. Austria has a 700-meter-high ladder that'll make you consider climbing heaven early. Trespassing in this underwater cave is a mistake that you'd hate to make. Speaking of engineers, would you trust the guy who designed this? Imagine trying to conquer your fear of heights, and suddenly, reports say they were stuck for nearly an hour. If you don't believe in UFOs, just look at how this ride is floating in midair. Here's the story of how one diver turned the Great Blue Ocean yellow. This is the normal flow of the Jinsha River in China, one of the world's deepest river canyons. It's said that this ride has an endless supply of barf bags, for obvious reasons. And here I thought that pilots have the scariest seat ejections. Would you dare to ride the giant canyon swing, perched on the edge of a 1,300-foot drop?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Oh yeah!
I don't even think Aragorn or Legolas would trek here to save the hobbits from the orcs. The Seal Rock in Guangdong is an example of one wrong step is all it takes. In today's weather forecast, we expect light golden showers in some areas. Cappadocia, Turkey is known for its hot air balloons. But being an underground city in the past, it boasts this other stunning attraction. Those cables are simply too hard to believe in. A crocodile's version of a hard candy with chewy treats inside. Don't worry, here, you're one malfunction away from the Last Supper. That's an 1,800-meter-high bridge, ideal for a Final Destination movie scene. Can you believe the stream is the second scariest thing about this river? Since they're in the Nile, they've got to worry about crocodiles too. POV. You're on a trip across an underground lake in an old mine.
Keep going. Reach forward, pull the water back. Reach forward, pull the water back. That's it.
I'm glad this isn't my morning work commute. The advanced track of the Skyline Rotorua in New Zealand is basically Mario Kart. If only there were no global warming. This cave could last forever. Turkish waterfalls are simply on a different level. A photographer in Chile timed this shot with the discharge of an ice block at the Ventisquero Colgante Glacier. Listen closely, because this is his first and last time ever trying it. Formula Rossa is the world's fastest roller coaster. You go from 0 to 150 miles per hour in 5 seconds. Kinda hard to believe, but some studies say biking reduces stress hormones. One wrong move, and you'll be swallowed straight into the bowels of hell. In Vietnam, there's a 7.5-kilometer-long cable car which takes 20 minutes from end to end. Thankfully, it hasn't malfunctioned after years, or at least not yet. When the bridge engineer got his diploma online. Do you remember that famous macOS background, El Capitan? Some hikers call it home. Roller coasters are sometimes not about the journey, but the magnificence of their steel structure. This ride at Six Flags is intense enough to knock your shoes off. Literally. What's interesting about this climb in the Baoquan Resort in China is that it's entirely DIY. Claustrophobes? This bike trail is not for you. Paging Vin Diesel, we've got an idea for the next Fast and Furious film. Meat Chopper, a 5.5-meter saltwater croc that lost its feet in the wild. That doesn't stop him from having an attitude, though. Ah, to veer into the famous lizard's maw must be a fan's dream come true. When it comes to scary rides and pressing that like button, timing is everything. So do it now if you're having fun. Nothing to see here. Just a couple of giant flying squirrels debating on who's going to cook dinner. Safety has left the chat. Norway has its version of the ledge where they introduce the Lion King. Introducing Sky Sloop Coaster, the most twisted ride there is. Just look at the bends on some of those tracks. Oh, they were not kidding when they named it the Vertigo. As if the normal position is not enough for a scare, here's a ride that sends you lying backwards. Why does it feel like Gandalf and the gang are about to pop out of these mines? Don't ever look down at Switzerland's Grindwald Cliff Walk, unless you want to feel nauseous from the 7,000-foot drop. The equal parts terrifying and beautiful Da Nang Vietnam. The Bai Long elevator holds the record for the tallest outdoor lift in the world. At 330 meters, it's like riding 100 stories up the side of a cliff. When the sky is the limit for your Instagram pictures. Asia's longest cable car will truly take the air out of your lungs. For $1,000, would you try this? It doesn't seem scary at first, right? Absolutely wrong. This is the Oberammergau Alpine coaster, and it doesn't have any brakes. Kazakhstan's Bogdanovich Glacier is the prettiest in the world, and for $65 per hike, that's a deal. This observatory is so high up, if you put an H on it, it'll be the perfect helipad. I can't really determine whether it's an amusement ride or the gate to Satan's lair. Oh, so this is how it feels to be inside a large washing machine. Zeus and Hephaestus are at it again. This ride brought to you by Pepto-Bismol. Here's a fun family bonding idea, because you won't be able to let go of each other. These hikers were incredibly lucky to explore an iceberg that broke off from a glacier. Several months after this was recorded, it was gone. The perfect definition of threading the needle. When the destination is heaven, but the bridge to get there is hell. That massive crack right there is where I'll associate as the line of reason. Yosemite's way of saying, if you love hiking, love your life even more.
Or hell, depends on which list you were on, bud.
Whether you're trying to act cool or being nervous, it doesn't matter when the drop comes. Let's all ask her together. Hey, how's it hanging? The CN Tower in Toronto is the last place that you and your buddies would like to lay back and chill.
Legs nice and straight. Lock the knees straight. There, that is a perfect lean. You obviously feel very comfortable. I'm gonna get you to stay there, okay? I'm gonna get Bernardo to join you here in a second, all right?
From the most terrifying Decepticon to the scariest stand-up comedian ever.
Yes, I'm hungry too. You look like Kardashian rejects.
Legend has it, King Kong is still looking for Andero in this amusement park. Canada Wonderland's Behemoth is where you'll see beauties turn into beasts. There will always be that one friend who's already noisy before the ride even sees the main action. Legend has it, she's still screaming today. Fun fact: in slingshots, you can reach speeds of 100 miles per hour. Meanwhile, in Falcon Fury, they hoist you 335 feet up in the air before making you face the fear of falling. Tilt is Chicago's highest moving attraction, where there should be no window for engineering error. Oh, FYI, this slide is on the 53rd floor of the Burj Khalifa. It's a whole different kettle of fish in Six Flags when the operator hits you with that "lie down and relax." In case they need to film another Final Destination scene, they can hire these kids. Wait a second, isn't it called a flyboard and not a sink board? The toboggan is possibly the only ride where the operators are obligated to tell you each time to watch your head. RIP to all of the shins that didn't make it out unscathed. Undoubtedly the scariest attractions of all are carnivals with no maintenance.
No, it's a nice ring. It's right down there.
Tyler! Get your head back. Whoa, 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 whoa! Bitch! Oh my god!
Stop the ride!
Stop the ride! Come here, sissy. Aurora. Are you okay? We're fine.
So this is what a fidget spinner feels like. People from medieval times would never believe how he transformed the ballista. As if China hasn't offered enough appalling places yet, imagine falling down these stairs. He'd be asking what her final words were if this was a cartoon. Meanwhile, our final words are: remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. We've got plenty of exciting compilations. Simply hit on any of the boxes or jump to Reasoning Behind for more.